Hello, beloved friends. I'm Reverend Kyra with Unity Bay Area, Houston, and I have an urgent message for us today. We are going to surrender into the moment and not have a Sunday service this Sunday. I will be doing an online message only. The church will be closed. Since I unknowingly brought COVID into the congregation and others have been experiencing now symptoms and testing positive, we need to put a stop and create a space before we reset and move forward where we are not having any further spread of COVID. So as a result, we are going to take a break this week from having a Sunday service, and I will do an online message for you and have that up on, we'll get it up on our YouTube channel. And I'm not sure how to do all of that with Facebook and YouTube. We'll work on it and figure it out. But in the meantime, I want you to know that sometimes we have to stop and say, what's the highest good in this moment? How do I surrender into what is? Whether I like it or not, I certainly don't like this circumstance. I'm grateful that it has been a lesser experience than it had been in the past, that those that are having this are finding it's like a cold or a flu and maybe a slight fever, but we're able to move through it. But we have to stop sometimes in the midst of all kinds of life circumstances and put a gap between the thoughts that we're thinking, the stories that we're telling, the experience that we're creating, because this is a moment of creation. And I believe that maybe that this is a surrender into this moment to stop and reset for us to move forward in a way that is in alignment with the highest good for all. And because of the window of time between when someone catches it, they're infectious, and when they're, it's moving very, very rapidly, but there's a 3 to 5 day window before the positive results come in. You may not even know you've been carrying it, and so we have to stop and put a gap. So as we take this week off, this Sunday, and we'll be back the following Sunday with an incredible lineup of speakers over this month, is that this is going to be a very powerful moment for us to reset ourselves, to feel the power of choosing to breathe deeply into this moment. Sometimes in life we have those stories that we need to stop, and we need to take a break between thoughts and literally just kind of breathe into the moment and say, okay, we're going to stop that storyline altogether and restart something new. So we're going to see this as a reset, for us to reset our consciousness, for us to reset our physical, our mental, our emotional bodies, and our spiritual selves in a way that call us to the realization that there is always health and wholeness, and there is the movement of spirit in the midst of every circumstance and situation. I invite you to join us in lifting one another up in prayer, that as those that are experiencing these symptoms and these experiences are able to do so with ease and come through quickly and find great healing and wholeness within themselves, to demonstrate the power of the healing that is within us. And we know the Christ consciousness, the divine in us, is moving us perfectly. So I invite you to hold this space with all of us, and to know that as we pray for each other and one another, that we are being a part of the unity presence, the practices that lift us in knowing truth and living from it. So thank you for your prayers. Thank you for your support. Thank you for being willing to take a break and then come back the following week when we've reset and things are back on their flow of health and wholeness, and we've created a space for that to be a reset and a renewal. May we all be revitalized in this process. And I am so honored to always be with you, and I will be gone for the month of July. And I'll be back in August, so it's very quick. And at the same time, you've got an amazing group of speakers coming in. You've got the Reverends from Roger Leslie to Jerry Roberts to Sonia Perez to Curtis Cesarato to Howard Caesar. And it is an incredible group that is going to bless us with their wisdom and their teachings workshops with opportunities to expand and grow in consciousness and live our unity principles. And I'm so grateful for each one of you. We did also have to reschedule and postpone our silver anniversary fundraising party. That is now going to be on August 13th. So we have put that on hold for now so that, again, we can create safety and have an opportunity to come together in ways that really serve the highest good for everyone. And I thank you all for all the ways that you serve this ministry, that you hold prayers for one another, you lift each other up in consciousness, and that we are creating a beautiful experience so that everyone can have a joy-filled July and a healthy experience in life. And so we bless you, and we'll see you soon. And in the meantime, just give each other a little blessing, saying, I love you, I bless you, I appreciate you, I behold the Christ in you. And we do that for each other. Thank you. Love you dearly. See you soon.